These are my FLYBIRD benches. We have the adjustable one right here, and we have a flat bench over here, and I have right in front of me, this is a Roman chair 3-in-1 bench. Each of them have a purpose, but if you could only pick one, I would recommend the adjustable one because it serves a lot of useful function that a lot of people need, and it makes a good flat bench too. The multifunction 3-in-1 is my second recommendation because it adds abdominal workouts and it's very flexible for the footprint of its size. And the third one is a flat bench. I think it's nice to have, but not everyone really needs a flat bench. And the reason why is because this one can serve as a flat bench, and even this one can serve as a pseudo flat bench. And let's get into the differences so you can see the difference and understand what I mean a little bit better. Let's start with the bench I think everyone's gotta have, and that is the multifunction adjustable bench. As you can see right here, this bench is very adjustable. You can pull the pin right here and adjust this to a flat bench like so. If you put it into the bottom position right here, it becomes a flat bench with this piece over here adjusting downwards, and if you just dial this in just right, it will be a flat bench. Now for this one to be a flat bench, oh yeah, right here, dial this in right here, boom, and now it is a flat bench. But notice it took a little bit of work, and by the way, this pin right here will go in here and lock it in place so it stays put, so when you work out it doesn't come up. So now it's a flat bench, right? But it can do more than that. It's a flat bench now, but it can also lift up to be many angles. This angle, this angle, this angle, this angle, and even a vertical angle like this. And of course you have this pin to lock it down. The reason why you want to have the pin to lock it down is in case you work out and your back is really sweaty, you don't want to lift the bench up with you. So that's why it's nice that this thing locks down. And of course you saw that the front piece here can adjust in different angles too. So it's quite adjustable, and that's why it's nice to have this as the only bench if you can only have one. However, I like to have two benches because this one I can keep at an angle, and then I have the flat one which I keep at the flat position so I can alternate between the exercises. A nice perk of this adjustable one is that it can fold up into essentially almost nothing. For example, let me go ahead and put this into the lowest position right here, and this pin I can just put right here so I don't lose it. And then I could adjust this one down to its lowest position, to this one right here to its lowest position, and put this back here so I don't lose the pin. I like that I can put the pins back so I don't lose them. And then I pull this right here. So once you pull this thing will fold up like so, and essentially takes up very little space. And notice how everything is kind of tied together. That way you don't lose the pin. So there we go. Very compact form factor, and that's why this is a great one bench to have. Now let's explain how the Roman chair adds functionality. So this is a Roman chair, and you see it's adjustable. It acts as a flat bench right now, so you can do your flat bench exercises. For example, you can work on your back muscles like this. You can use this as a flat bench. You can hook up your feet here and use this for your chest press. You can use this for your ab muscles. You can add weight to this, but here's where it gets interesting. It also has a decline because you got 1, 2, and 3. So you can go down to level 2 or level 3 and get really low decline to really work that core. Or you can keep this up this way. Now notice it doesn't go straight up. That's why you need the adjustable bench. But this one, now you can use your concentrated curls here. And then you can flip over and go over on this side. And now you got different types of ab workouts. Like right here, you can do your abdominal workouts. You can adjust this angle here if you like to. Pull this pin and you can adjust this down like so, and you can adjust the height of this to whatever height that works for your pivot, right? For me, this is a good angle, but if you're taller, you want to raise this up, that's accommodated easily like this, right? For someone taller, and they bend right there. So this is a very useful 3-in-1 Roman chair, but it does take up a lot of space because you can't really fold it up. And then last but not least is the flat bench. Now we all know what the flat bench does because it's the core principle of a gym. But remember, the adjustable one we saw can become a flat bench. However, when this one is a flat bench, it's truly flat. If you remember the adjustable bench, when you make it a flat bench, which will make it a flat bench right now by expanding it like so, expand that out, flip it around, and it will become a flat bench. You'll notice there's a gap in the middle. Here, let me show you. So this pin right here goes through, and then this one will go up into this position, and it will lock in place right here. Boom. And then this one will come up and will lock into place right here. One lower right there, and get this one into a flat bench position. So now it's a flat bench, but see, you have a gap. So although this can be somewhat a flat bench, this could be somewhat a flat bench, but this is a true flat bench. And one of the things that's special about a flat bench is how strong it is. You can jump on it and it's stable, right? Because it is truly a flat bench. So that's why I recommend all these benches. And by the way, this flat bench, it can also fold up too. You can pull the pins out, you can undo the knobs, and the feet will fold in. So very flexible to be able to have all these benches, and they're all from FLYBIRD. I like the brand FLYBIRD because they make solid benches that I use. And again, Roman chair is the second one to get. The first one to get is the adjustable one, and then the flat one is your third one. So there are my benches. Let me know if you have any questions about these awesome benches right here. Oh yeah!